The Action 4 looks like a conventional high-end action camera, with an ultra-wide-angle lens and a selfie screen on the front, and a larger viewing screen on the back that's also touch-sensitive for camera setup. But inside the camera, the sensor is larger than usual, with just 10 million pixels for better results in low light, and there's a dedicated colour temperature sensor on the front plate. DJI say the camera is watertight down to 18 meters or 60 feet, but I wouldn't dream of taking it diving without a housing. The DJI housing is a neat, robust and well-made clamshell affair. It's rated to 60 meters, that's 200 feet. There are just 2 buttons on the housing, the power on-off and the record start-stop or shutter button. The buttons are slightly raised, so they're easy to press with bare hands or in diving gloves. The camera drops easily into the housing, and is held securely with no rattles. I've already tried the camera in typical British waters. There's a link to the video in the description below. So now it's time to see what it delivers in clear, warm blue water. And these are the camera settings used for all the footage in the video. Basically, it's straight out of the box. Above water, the footage is sharp, detailed and well exposed with good colour. And needs only the most minor post-processing. The housing is impervious to dropping in the water, and exposure and colour adjust reasonably quickly. And the colour is just as good in twilight. In very shallow water, the colour and sharpness are really nice. The files need only the smallest tweak to really pop. Slightly deeper and the footage is still nice and colourful. But it does start to benefit from post-processing, or the use of external lighting if possible. Deeper still, and the colour holds up very well. But post-processing becomes increasingly necessary. Additional lighting also becomes more useful for foreground illumination and to add some sparkle. By 30 meters, colour has largely gone. Post-processing can recover some of it, but added light is more than useful. Any deeper, and the camera does continue to find a remarkable amount of colour. In very low light, the image does look less sharp and grainy, but the sensor is still doing a really good job. In total darkness, it works well with video lights. So, what's not so good? Well, the colour balance isn't always consistent. The minimum focus distance is around 40 centimeters or 18 inches, so close-ups are limited. And the lens is soft with chromatic aberration at the edges of the scene. Overall, well, in blue water, it really is very nice.